30 people dead and 95 injured. Among them, 51 are being treated in the Karur Government Hospital, with one said to be in a critical condition. But the tragedy was not unforeseen. At every TVK conference and election campaign rally, so far, we have seen red flags were clearly visible. Poor arrangements, lack of planning and risky crowding have been the major loopholes all along. Despite the glaring lapses, the organizers conducted the events without fixing the basic issues. The Federal covered each of these gatherings from the ground, repeatedly reporting on these very lapses and warning of the dangers. Let me take you through the timeline of events. October 27, 2024 was the first state-level conference at Viluppuram's B. Salai. August 21, 2025 was the second state-level conference in Madurai. On September 13, 2025 was the first election rally in Trichy. September 20th, 2025 was the second election rally in Nagapattinam. September 27, 2025, which was last Saturday, was third election rally in Karur. At every one of these events, the same mistakes kept showing up. The Federal lists the red flags in all of these events. Now, the first mistake that we are looking at is poor crowd management. At Viluppuram and Madurai, venues overflowed due to lack of adequate entry and exit points. In Trichy and Nagapattinam, barricades gave way as crowd surged forward. In Karur, unregulated entry directly contributed to the deadly stampede. The Federal noticed that in all these events, bouncers were standing close to Vijay to protect him. Some of them kept pushing cadres aside, and in the Madurai conference, a cadre was thrown into the crowd. Looking at the second mistake, there was no first aid or emergency support. From Viluppuram to Madurai, the events had no proper first aid tents. In Trichy, fainting supporters were carried out of the venue by other attendees. And in Karur, the absence of immediate medical aid worsened the situation. Pointing out at the third mistake, we've seen delays and chaos on roads. Vijay's late arrival has been a constant in all the election rallies. In Trichy, he was 6 hours late. Nagapattinam, about 3 hours late. Namakkal, around 6 hours late. Karur, around 6 to 7 hours late. These delays created road blockades and forced crowd to wait dangerously for long hours, scrambling for space in packed grounds. Let me point out the fourth mistake. It is dehydration because of no proper drinking water facility. In all these events in Trichy, Nagapattinam and Karur or Namakkal, we saw dehydration of attendees becoming a recurring crisis. Supporters stood under the hot sun for hours with little or no access to water facilities. The fifth mistake was no safety announcements. Neither the TVK organizers nor the police issued regular safety warnings or crowd guidance for the crowd. None of the events had exits and emergency protocols, nor were risk instructions announced to the public. Five events, the same mistakes. In Karur, those failures turned fatal, costing so many lives. The question is no longer about promises or optics. Will TVK and the authorities finally act, or will this tragedy mark the breaking point for reckless, overcrowded political rallies that gamble with people's lives?